Welcome to your yoga practice today. You will be listening to me, Zoe, and watching our wonderfully talented yoga teacher, Janie. We're going to take a minute to arrive on our mat, whether you're sitting on a bolster or a cushion or sitting in Sukhasana, easy pose, just like Janie. Close the eyes, center yourself, and breathe in and out through the nose. And let this be a calming practice, breathing in through the nose, into the lungs and back out. And just notice the breath. Allow it to calm you before we begin our practice. Getting ready now, we're raising the arms all the way up, coming down to the heart and back out again. Inhale as you come up, exhale as you come to the heart. And again, breathing in all the way up, nice stretch, and exhale back down to the heart. Bringing your hands into that prayer position and set your own intention for this practice. Start it with I am, whatever you need and feel today. And then stretching the hands out in front. Stretch the fingers and then gently clenching the fists. Exhale as you release the fingers. Inhale as you clench. Exhale. And behind the back, come for a nice little stretch into the shoulders. Breathing in, stretching back, and then coming onto the sides. So we're moving quite quickly here. Stretching the sides, keeping the hips anchored. And when you're ready, come to a side stretch. And holding the back of the head, we're coming in, stretching the neck, and then stretching the side body very gently, finding your way, stretching along the armpit there, exhaling, and then over to the other side. Hips seated down and stretch those wrists, and opening, and exhale. Inhale, open the side body, exhale in, waking up the spine here, inhaling up, and coming behind the head, very gentle, not applying any pressure, we're just stretching the neck, nice and gently, and then we're coming down, getting ready to come into lotus. And bear in mind, you might not look exactly the same. And then just a very gentle forward bend. We don't need to go as low as Janie. Just a little wake up in the hips and legs. Coming up now, opening the legs, flattening the legs. So we need flat knees here, so don't go too far open if that doesn't suit you. We're stirring a pot here, and you might not be able to go as low, that's absolutely fine. Reversing the other way, waking up the inner thigh and the back of the knee, using your core, and then coming out to straight legs. Flex the toes and point, very gently pointing, and flex. Lift the heel and down. And your rishti, your focal point, can be on your big toe here. Still breathing. Rotations, Gulf chakra here. And we're coming into Janu Naman, the knee bending. Keep the foot lifted here. Exhale when you extend, strong stomach. Inhale as you rest. Exhale, extend. Hold and down. Other side. Inhale, rest. Exhale, extend. Inhale, rest. Exhale, strong stomach, extend. Inhale. And hold. And resting. Coming forward, we're coming onto our back very slowly. You can come down quickly if you want to, depending on your strength in the stomach. And coming into a nice little back stretch here. Just rolling. Make sure it's safe to roll on your surface that you're laying on. And little knee rotations here. Balancing the pelvis. You can do them much smaller if that feels better for you. And reverse the other way. And extending the left leg, holding the right leg in. And little stretch, we're coming up and exhale down, strong stomach. Inhale up, exhale slowly, strengthening the stomach. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, bend the knee, and we're coming into a spinal twist, holding that right leg with the left arm, extending out and gazing over the opposite shoulder. You might want to be looking up here if that's too much of a deep stretch. Take a few breaths. Enjoy waking up the nervous system in the spine there. And we're swapping over to the left leg up. Exhale, strong stomach. Inhale up. Exhale, strong, slow. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And bend the knee. Folding over to the other side now. Spinal twist, right hand on the left knee. Gazing over or gazing up. Deep breaths. Opening the rib cage, expanding the belly when you breathe, enjoying that subtle or deep stretch, and just balance the back with both knees to the chest. And we're rocking up if you feel able, a few rocks and up onto the knees into a nice child's pose with the knees open or together, depending on what you feel today. Active hands. Nice stretch throughout the spine. Surrendering pose and inhaling up into a cobra. Hands under the shoulders, hips down, shoulders down, and lift up, opening the throat and heart. And exhale, push back. Coming into our cat-cow now. Hands under the shoulders, knees apart under the hips, lowering the belly button slowly. And exhaling, coming into the top of the spine, head down, chin to the chest. Stretching and then back down, lowering the belly button. Slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae. Taking your time. Exhaling. Chin coming towards the chest, waking up the spine. And again, repeating, close your eyes if you feel comfortable. Try to keep your head down once you know what you're doing. Deep breath, coming up and exhale. And stretch out into a child's pose. Enjoy that stretch. Surrendering, taking a few breaths, and slowly we're making our way up into down dog, hands pushing away from the shoulders, and alternate feet, just pedaling the feet, stretching each ankle, foot and leg, and just enjoy. Bend the knees now and straighten, flex, straighten, at your own pace, walking gently up, bending the knees if you need to, and hanging out here, opening the spine, bend the knees. Slowly we're rolling up with a nice bent spine, coming up and breathing in, raise up the arms, coming down to the heart. And we're beginning our standing sequence now. Hands on the head, feet together, stretching up into our palm tree, stretching the toes and coming back down. Breathing in as we come up, holding, and exhale coming down. And we're coming up once again. Inhale, keep that balance, and coming down to the heart, where we are going to begin now to step back, foot in line with the arch of the back foot there. Nice pointy foot to the front, arms out. Stretching forward first, tilting to the side, opening the side body, shoulder out into our Trikonasana. Keep breathing. You can rest on the shin if you need to, but not on the knee. Coming up, bend the knee, 90-degree bend, knee over ankle into Warrior 2. Focus, breathe. And coming into Peaceful Warrior. Inhale, coming up, and exhale, stretch back, coming back. Inhale, stretch back, exhale, coming up, inhale, exhale back, and coming forward, hands by the foot into equestrian. Here you can put your foot down at the back, or keep it bent with the toes pushing into the ground. And you can either stay on the floor there or come up onto your knee, or even come all the way up and stretching gently into the hip there. Know your own limitation. Breathing in and exhaling into that pose. Hands coming down, support your weight. Inhale up and come together. And we're going to get ready to go on the other side now. Take your time, find your position. Get your foot in line with the arch of the back foot, extending out, reaching forward, opening the side body into Trikonasana. Remember, you don't need to be quite as low as Janie. Take a breath and inhale, coming up into Warrior 2. Adjust, make sure you're 90 degrees on the knee. Nice warrior focus, gentle, peaceful warrior, coming back and forward. Stretching back, exhale, inhale. Exhale back, inhale. And coming down to the feet, turn the body onto the knee, gently lowering the foot if that feels good. And you can stay with your hands on the ground. You can come onto the knee, or you can go into the full stretch. Placing the knee, pulsing ever so slowly, just making sure you're moving gently, consciously. Listen to your own body. Coming up, coming into a plank. You can always lower the knees here to make it a little bit easier. Hands under the shoulders, strong tummy, and back into a down dog. Stretch. This is maybe where you want to put your feet a little lower after all our stretching. Walking towards the hands and swaying from side to side. You can always have knees bent here. And we made our way down onto the mat, coming into a boat pose. So take your time, get onto the mat, come into boat pose, and extend. You're going to bring the right foot into the left thigh, sitting up nice and tall. Open the shoulders, exhale, slowly coming forward, tiptoeing forward. Find a nice and gentle stretch and take a few breaths here. Deep breaths. With each breath, releasing some tension in the legs. And we're slowly going to think about coming up now. We're inhaling up. Take your time to move through your positions and holding that right knee, the elbows on the outer part of the knee here, lifting the chest forward, stretching the spine, spinal twist, and extend over to the other side. Left leg into the inner thigh of the right leg, creeping forward with an exhale. You can always take another inhale and exhale forward again, and take your time to breathe. You may take a little longer to get a little further down. Slowly coming up, inhale, and holding that knee, spinal twist. And that outer elbow is on the outer part of the leg, lifting the chest, twisting the spine. Take a few breaths into that rib cage, expanding that tight area, and making your way back. Straighten the legs, coming into Paschimottanasana. Take your time. Use your exhale to go forward. And we're coming inhale up. Scooching forward, slowly coming onto our back. Knees to the chest once again. Side to side, rolling side to side. Balancing the spine after all those stretches. And extend the legs up. Strengthening the stomach now slowly. Lowering the legs. Again, go at your own pace. You might need to be faster. All the way down. And bring the knees towards the body. Feet nice and tight towards the spine. And lifting up the pelvis. There's a few different angles. I'm going to lift the pelvis. And then we're going to lower back down. So keeping the hands flat on the mat. Strengthening the spine, the stomach. Adding flexibility to the spine. If you have any troubles in your neck, don't go so deep into this stretch. You can always support the lower back. And just enjoy that stretch, however subtle or deep it may be. Coming back down, knees to the chest, and coming into happy baby. So you can hold the feet, the toes, the ankles, or the backs of the thighs, depending on your flexibility. Stretching out very organically to however you like. You can stay completely still, or you can rock about. And we're coming into this lotus position, laying lotus. Extend the arms, stretch from side to side. Don't worry if your knees aren't as flat. And if you don't like this, maybe you want to extend the legs completely straight and just have a nice straight stretch on the ground. Deep breaths. Notice your belly breathing in and gently extend both the legs. Hands coming by the side, coming into our Shavasana to rest and meditate. Before we begin, make sure you're comfortable. Laying on your back might not be the best position for you, so wiggle around, see if the side might be better. Try opening the legs a little wider with your back flat. Hands can be on the heart, the stomach, or hands facing the sky, with the back of the hands on the ground. And get ready to meditate. Let my voice guide you through this simple meditation. And try not to overthink this practice. You are simply resting your body and mind. Begin by taking a big, deep breath into your lungs. A deep, full breath with your nose, filling up the entire capacity of your lungs. And release. And again, take a deep breath. This is your chance to relax. And let go of any stress or anxiety with each exhale. Take another deep breath. All worries melting away. And imagine letting go of all that anxiety away from the body. And you're going to take 3 deep breaths to yourself now, just getting lost in the music, tuning into your own breath. Every breath makes me feel more relaxed. Every exhale relaxes me deeper. Each breath is nourishing you, and each exhale is detoxing your body. I exhale what I no longer need. Just fully prepare to feel relaxed. I am willing to relax completely. I am letting go, bringing upon peace of the mind and body. I am willing to relax with each deep breath filling up your lungs and letting go a little bit more with each exhale. And Feel the balance that you have created throughout your yoga practice today, and whisper a positive, empowering mantra to yourself, starting with I am. Once you've had it, just repeat it a few times. And really feel it in your heart, really mean it. I'm going to allow you to stay in this relaxation. If I choose to wake up, I will wiggle my toes and fingers. I will decide whether I'm ready to wake up or continue to relax and come back into the body when I'm ready. Just enjoying the rest and peace and quiet. When you're ready, wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, and come back into the body. Waking up, feeling refreshed. Coming back now, bring your hands over your eyes. Begin to blink the eyes, coming back into the body. Feeling great about yourself and your life. Take a deep breath. Start to stretch out your body however feels natural.